We're taking this guy for a ride. Look at.
Pressure is left on that. Some tools anyway.
You flip that.
It sounds like it's got enough power, but you just never know.
Yeah, rather not get out there. And
I know it. I don't really need the bucket, but I gotta get that, still that pile of rock is good right there. I gotta clean that up. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab that power box, that Dakota lithium power box in case that dies.
In there.
Grab a couple of tools. Maybe we should grab that Milwaukee electric chainsaw too, just in case.
I just grabbed the gas.
Yeah,
Put
but
that one in.
there's no guarantee that those are gonna start.
Yeah.
Nice, a little bit cooler today, so for coming out and cutting and doing all this stuff, I had George and Steven came and cut a lot of these trees down, and they say that bale grapple is what a handy tool. You know, you don't have to sit and cut all these logs up and everything. You just grab everything and shove it down in the ditch over there and just kind of opening this thing up, so you're just kind of getting a vision of what it's going to look like here. We can go up that way further than I thought, but we just got it cleaned up with the grapple there. Pull all these big trees out of here, then I'll go get the drum mulcher and get all these stumps out of here and grind them, you know, below the surface and everything, and clean all this up, and we'll kind of just start shaping our food plot in here, and then I'll find a spot for the water trough, and we should be done. I mean, you have the right tools, it goes fast. So let's just look and see if there's possibly a big enough tree over there for the west wind, but I'm not sure. We might just have to use a Redneck blind or a redneck in the corn, but open it up fast. This is where they normally are, and always. The thing is, it just depends on how, you know, we'll probably keep that'll probably be the edge of the clover right there, and then cut some the corn. We can just cut some, straight and leave that side, just kind of force them to come in through the middle here. All right, I'll go get the mulcher and we'll get that stump out and all these stumps out, and just kind of clean up around the edge here. I can cut the grass out even with that low, so we kind of have the shape of the field. And let's take the chainsaw and cut a little of some of that out of there. It's a lot for that. I mean, that high of it. So let's just cut some of it off so I don't have to do so much with that. That's a giant stump.
That is a big stump.
You want a donut while you wait?
Well, heck yeah, I do.
I didn't bring them.
They're getting a little melty here.
Your wife and kids did.
They were in the, but I took an impromptu half-eaten ice cream cone that was in my car.
Ooh, they're getting awful soft.
They
now.
are. I didn't realize it was that hot, though.
Yeah. Just leave that top off.
Cameron and Reggie, come pick your donuts up, guys. I was like, you better make sure that wasn't the one they wanted.
Oh, Dad. Okay.
Don't even eat a whole one anyway. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're just eating your portion.
Your A-team is here.
Remember, this is taxes.
That's yours? That's a good choice.
Riggs, which one you
It's like,
get?
See it all.
No. Good choice.
Not melty at all, no.
Just like Shaq says. Which one do you want?
All of them?
That one? Okay, now it's time to pay your taxes like I have to. 40% of the donut is mine.
Is that funny? She's like, there's another one.
Time to pay taxes.
Yeah, get that one right there.
That's good.
Well, made quick work of that. It's really like using the mulcher rather than so many times when we use a dozer, it just rips up so many roots, and there's so many roots up there, and you try to plant and you just can't get past those roots. So that with the mulcher, we can at least get those stumps like below the ground, and we go and we spray it, and we'll just take that G10 drill and drill right in, and so if it hits a stump, it's not a big deal, but they'll still be 6-8 inches underground, and kind of level this out, and you just build a drill right into this. Spray it first and kill it. But what do you think? You like your eggs? All right.
Awesome.
Now we got to think of where we want the water trough. Think we shoot a deer out of this? So either we put the water out there, like in the shade of that tree, or right on the edge here, where it stays in the shade like this or something. You gotta think about that, like that water trough, just mowing around it and all that stuff. So you kind of want it right up against an edge of something that you don't, whether it be around that tree or right on the edge here.
Like if you put it this way from the tree to where then you've got that other edge, and we could come in, do our edge, and then we could go back this way as we're planting.
That's a tough one. So I think like over here it might be shadier. They would just stay in the shade, and we just got to trim the tree right there. Maybe trim this one back a little bit so you can shoot right down to here. So we can make like a mock scrape under that one and under these, but just kind of get them used to staging up in here before they go into the corn. I think it's going to be money.
It'd be a lot.
And he's
nicer
he's looking pretty good this year.
Yeah, he's pretty stout.
It looks like he maybe got a little heavier mass on the points than he had before, but in velvet they always do.
You gotta shoot him early though. It's like,
that's the thing is, it's got to be in the first 10 days or he's going to be broken.
He'll break it all off.
Yeah, so that's...
Get another pass, so he's like, I said, this is going to be a little bit different for me, because I usually, when we come home after being on the road for like a month or so, I'm like, I got to pull my life together. And now I'm like,
nope,
I'm going to be hunting.
Right.
Let's call the shot. What's the day?
October 4th, 3rd. October 3rd. Yeah, go up in the upper right corner.
There we go.
August, September, October.
See.
Oh, the 5th.
5th
okay,
through
so
the 10th.
I say the 5th.
5th through the 10th.
I say the 5th. I'm calling the 5th.
Okay, yeah, no, it all depends. It'll be somewhere in that way. I mean, we'll obviously start hunting here for back, coming leading up to it, but it's, it's going to be, as soon as you get that, and we're not really going to depend on so much a cold front here because, that'll normally be a north wind, and you don't want a north wind for it. We want a south wind, so, okay, I'm ready to take those out with that. it was before? Yeah. Hey, Tiffany, can you pull your end just this way a little bit? Okay, let's just try that. All right, well, we kind of got this done for what we need to do right now. We'll come and fill that with water, but you know, we'll come and just spray this. And so the setup, man, looks great. I mean, we're looking for Crown Royal. We want to shoot them in the first 10 to 12 days, or it'll be broken up. Who knows, maybe broken before the season even starts. Ever since he was 2 years old, he breaks stuff off so soon. So we want to try to make sure we get him in those first 10 days. So we're keeping, you know, our feeders with supplemental feed and all this stuff on the, like 500 yards from here on the beans, and up on the other field that's not planted that's going to be in perfect 10. And we just want to keep them away from this corn. So we really don't want to draw them up here right now, because if you had a feeder or anything here, they would just hammer that corn. You look how tall that corn is on the edge right there. It's gonna be great. So I think 10 days before the season, when we pull feeders out, we'll already have this. It could be coming up green like crazy, and then we'll cut some of that corn out there. So the more corn we have this way, the better. We have scrapes under there, water. I mean, we have basically everything. Well, a 200-inch buck walking out here would be good.
What else could he want?
Right.
The deer, yeah. Like, what else could he want?
Right. Well, so I think it's set up now. The only other thing is just, you know, where they come from in the pond all the time. He's always in the pond over there drinking and coming back and forth. We'll get a stand up on that too for like a morning, because now that very east field, we're not planting that anymore. That one that was in clover. So now we can take like a Baku bike or the Kinetic Ranger and just come in from the south and go and get into that, and we'll just walk up the hill right to it in the morning. If they're all here, we're gonna go over there and drink first. Yeah, you know, so we'll get a stand up over on the pond, and yeah, it looks great. I mean, I think this is the key. I mean, like Brad True sat in that tree stand, he said so many of the deer came out from right under here, but he said it was just too thick. All you could see was their feet. By the time we saw them, they were out in the corn already. So I think this is the answer to this spot, is to have a green up to the grains like we'd like to do. Those deer come out here, water, stage up here before they go out, and you get a shot at them right here, 20-yard shot. So.